So the other day I saw a couple students standing near the nurse's office, and it looked like there was some conflict between them or something going on. So I went over and I said, "Hey, how are you doing?" And as they sort of opened up to me, one of them looked pretty unwell and the other one was expressing some concern for them. So as I dug into it, the one who's unwell had been sent to the nurse's office by the teacher, and the other student was their friend who'd come along with them to make sure they got there. But the student who was unwell was really not wanting to go home, and it was having that conversation with their friend. Their friend was saying, like, "You're clearly sick. You're gonna make me sick, like, go home." And the student who was unwell was saying, "Oh no, but I don't wanna miss, I've got a summative coming up and I've got practice after school," and just felt like they just really wanted to be here. And so as I talked through it with them, I talked to the unwell student and just said, when you push yourself really hard when you're not doing well, it actually makes your illness last longer. And so by not going home and by staying here, yes, you're possibly going to make your friends sick, but also it's going to take you a lot longer to get better. And then you're going to feel worse for longer, and walked through that logic with them. And actually it's funny because after that conversation, that was basically the conversation I had with myself on Sunday night. I really had a weekend where I was unwell, wasn't feeling good. And Sunday night I was thinking, well, I have a parent coffee Monday I should really be at, and I've got another meeting, it'll be hard to reschedule, and sort of had all these reasons to go to work and had to really talk myself through not going. And because I didn't go, I had a day where I got a little bit of rest, and I'm actually feeling a lot better now. And so this time of year with conferences coming up, kids are a little more stressed. The sports season is winding up. There's a whole bunch of games going on, and kids really don't want to miss school. And that's great. We want them to be here, but we want them to be here when they're feeling good and when they're feeling healthy. So if you have a child over the next couple weeks leading up to conferences who's starting to get run down, have that conversation with them explicitly. And maybe if you have a personal example of where you did take time off and took a break so that you could feel better, have that conversation with them to model it. Because we want to make sure that our kids, when they're here, can be their best selves and make the most of the time before fall break.